try to blow my mind. I don't care.
Hey, peace and black power family. So welcome back to another episode of After the Revolution. Now, I know that I've been gone for so long. A lot of people think that I may have abandoned this channel, but I have not. I've been so busy with all of my activities, all the things I have going on, that I haven't had time to make new content. But I'm here today to talk about one of my favorite revolutionary women, and that is none other than Sanite Belair. Sanite Belair was born in a small town in Haiti called Verities. I know I didn't pronounce that right, so forgive me. As a young child, she was very, very competitive. She used to always go back and forth with her brothers, battling. She was kind of a tomboy. When she was 16, Sanite Belair married Charles Belair, and then she joined the Revolutionary Army a few years later. Sanite seemed to be born with a competitive spirit since birth. Right when she joined the Revolutionary Army, she shot up the ranks to lieutenant, which means that she was right under the ranks of Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines. This was a powerful woman. In 1801, Napoleon put a bounty on Sanite Belair's head. Yes, this is a fact. She was such a powerful woman that she was up there in the ranks of Toussaint Louverture and Jean-Jacques Dessalines of one of the people that need to be assassinated. She was on Napoleon's do-do list, okay? So in 1801, he put a bounty on her head. She needs to be captured, dead or alive. This is how powerful this woman was. And I'm not even gonna lie. At first, she was like, I'm not going into hiding. They're gonna have to take me and my soldiers dead or alive. But because of family pressure, you already know how Haitians is, she actually conceded and she went into hiding for a little while. And one of the reasons that she actually went into hiding is because she was actually pregnant at the time. So after a few months of long battles and hiding, hit and run tactics, Sanite Belair was unfortunately captured. Yes, she was unfortunately captured. And her husband, hearing about her being captured, he decided to turn himself in. What a sweet husband. He decided that, listen, I would give my life for my wife if y'all just trade places. Take me for her. Santi was not happy about that. She was like,
Foot so fair.
why'd you do that? She was upset. She was heated. Like, yo, why would you turn yourself in? He was like, oh, because, honey, I couldn't live my life without you. I couldn't have them kill you and mistreat you this way. So I'm turning in my life for you. Unfortunately, the Europeans, being who they are, had a fake military court, situation, and then found them both guilty of conspiracy, which I don't even think they ever had a fair trial anyway. But they found them both guilty of conspiracy and decided to have them executed. On October 5th, 1802, they were brought to Cap Haitian, right, for a formal execution. The husband, Charles Belair, was giving a formal standard execution for a man, which was by firing squad. But Sanite Belair, being the African woman that she is, would not let them blindfold her. Wait. Actually, I'm actually jumping, right? They wanted to execute her like a female. They wanted to behead her. And she said, y'all not going to behead me. Y'all going to give me a soldier's execution. This woman is determining her execution. So after fighting with the guards, they finally said, okay, whatever. We're not going to hang you. We're not going to behead you. We're going to give you a soldier's, firing squad. Then they go to blindfold her. She said,
Whoa, sorry fella.
you're not going to mess my fro up. You're not going to mess my hair up. No, I don't need no blindfold. They argue with her about that. Finally, they lose again. This woman, this African woman, was so persistent that at the end of it, she gave the orders on her execution. She said,
Ready and fire.
and unfortunately, her life was cut short. But even though her life was cut short, her spirit lives forever because 216 years later, we're still talking about her. But this woman was phenomenal, man. Sanite Belair was a phenomenal woman. She's actually featured on Haitian Money. They actually put her on the money, I think, in 2010. She's on the $5 bill, if I'm not mistaken. Phenomenal woman, man. Her story was tremendous. Side note too, when her husband was going to be executed, he was, a little frightened, a little scared, and she asked to be unshackled, walked over and smacked him and said, "Die like a man." It's not about how you die, it's about how you live. Your spirit will live forever. And she smacked him. Bottle sell the color. Shut up. Die. And he was executed shortly after. I think the legacy of the Haitian women is one that's written out of history, a lot. And, the story of Sanite Belair and all the other women who participated in the Haitian Revolution needs to be told. So, I have not forgot about this channel. I will be doing more videos. It's just I've been swamped and overloaded with so much things that I'm doing within the community, trying to create content and, connecting with people. But I will have more stories about Haitian women and the Haitian Revolution and just the impact that it's had on African history and African world history and world history in general. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, peace.